7 questions with Steve and Brad. 7 questions with Steve and Brad.
It's another episode of 7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
7 questions, and we have a very famous man with us.
Magic Milo.
Drew Cheetwood's with us, guys. What's up, Drew?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, guys?
How are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for these questions?
I don't even know.
He's got no
idea. He's like, Steve called me. He said, "Do this 7 questions." He's like, "Okay, I don't know, but let's see what happens."
Yeah, Steve was like, "Yeah, I'm going to send you some, what it kind of is and all that." You didn't send anything.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
What a jerk.
Sorry. Here we
What a
go.
jerk.
It's gonna be easy. Question number 1.
Do your kids know about Magic Milo?
They do. Yes,
They do.
They've seen some YouTube footage, and my oldest daughter tried to recreate it once. It wasn't good.
Let's not show her that again.
You know, you're in the real estate business now. Are there any benches in Michigan that have Magic Milo on them anywhere?
Not yet. No, I mean, I felt like when I first got into real estate, that kind of separated the. I feel like people didn't take me as serious walking in with a dude that takes his pants off. Oh, you're gonna you're the guy. So I realized that didn't really do me a ton of like favors in that regard.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Magic Milo Realty is not opening anytime soon. I know, Drew Cheetwood, you're into fitness. Describe your dream cheat meal.
It's got to be good one. I'm gonna go sushi. Probably all you can eat. I mean, what's a cheat? Just something you enjoy that you don't normally.
Yeah,
try.
something because I know how you eat most of the time.
But like a pizza buffet, just of like
Yes.
And I remember, and I know your dad's the king of buffets. So
I grew up on them, so it's gotta be
100% you did.
of some sort. Yeah, pizza buffet.
That's amazing.
At what age did you realize that you could beat up your brother? Because I assume at least like, and it might not have been until your 30s. Like, because I know, because he's big, he's taller than you, right? He's big,
Right.
Yeah,
but
he's a strong bastard. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Did you wrestle in college? I know you played football, but did you wrestle as well?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. So at what age did you like, man, I can take him.
After I got my black belt in Hapkido,
Yeah.
probably. He would still say never. No, we're not.
Oh,
possible.
for sure he will say never.
He'll always say that. I'm always like that stuff on TV. It's like real, like that's dirt, kind of, on a macro, really heightened state. But like that's how he is that with me. Like he's very like, you're the little brother. My ways are higher than yours. And so he would say never, but I mean, I would say probably late 20s.
What's an everyday thing that irritates you?
Everyday thing.
Well, just something that maybe comes into your life, every day, and no matter what, it's just like
Annoying phone calls like that?
Yeah. That could be that could be one right there.
Yeah.
I'm in real estate, so it's like
Shoot, you've been losing some sales. We got to get you out of here.
no annoying things in my life. Man, probably demanding. I'm underpricing listings. How about that? Like people.
Oh yeah.
Every seller thinks that I'm going to sell my house one day. I'm going to want more for it than I know it's worth.
Sure.
Right.
That's pretty consistent.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Maybe when people smack their gum.
What's the best thing about having all daughters?
I guess the best thing is maybe the most important, the importance that I have as the father figure, the male figure in their life.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. That's the most important. My example to their mom, ultimately what that is, I think that's important. So I think that's the best.
The dumbest thing, and I know there's a lot of them. The dumbest thing you and your brother did as kids.
Hands down, got to be. You had a three-wheeler, number one.
You had a 3-wheeler?
Those were outlawed. So before they were outlawed, right?
Oh.
Yeah, 100% outlawed. They're too dangerous, right? So
Right.
they don't even make them anymore. He would put a helmet on me and then tie me around him with a rope, and we would go out in like cornfields, and he would go. I mean, no lie, probably at the time it felt like 100 miles an hour, but he's probably going around turns and twists and bends in woods, 40, 45 miles an hour. I mean, they're crazy dangerous, but the way he drove and I got a helmet. He's not wearing a helmet. I'm tied to him on a rope, and I'm literally 3. And I'm like going through and looking back at pictures, like that was the dumbest thing. The scariest, hands down.
That's so funny.
Amazing.
Dude. I love it.
Amazing. So if you could trade your TV career and have a football career, but still like keep your wife and your kids, like, so, cause I know like, oh God, if I'd play football, maybe I wouldn't have met my wife. I'm not saying that, but if you could just trade those careers while keeping your same life and have been a football player instead of had a TV career, would you make that trade?
No.
Awesome.
No. Because it does. I know you kind of preface that with it would omit my all same. I mean, that does omit you guys. That omits my experience and where it brought me to, and what my life is. I mean, who knows? Yeah, like we all can say that about things, right? A choice
Sure.
is between the fork in the road. But man, no, the experiences I have and I've had in LA and in show business, and man, I would not. But maybe, hey, had I gone sports, maybe I would have said, "Oh, I never would have wished to have been an actor. Like I love this life."
Sure.
I mean, we only know our perspective, and we can only imagine what it would have been. But
Sure.
man, that'd be tough to beat. My 13, almost 14 years in LA, and getting to work with my brother, like real brother, and my cousin.
Right.
To,
Yeah.
10 years with my brother on the show. Like no one really gets to do that with their family. He did it.
That's an amazing experience.
It is.
So no,
It is.
Awesome.
The
Awesome,
trade
man.
that for no, I wouldn't want to know what that is, because I definitely, as much as my brother is the older brother, like he's my older brother, and that time was everything I would have hoped for as a kid.
Yeah, totally. Well,
Awesome, man.
Drew, we had some good times, buddy. That's for sure.
You sure did. Awesome, man.
Fun.
7 questions. Drew Cheetwood, Magic, Milo.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.